Good day, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters. Today is the 4th day of December 2020, and today is first Friday of the month, Friday of the first week of Advent. And our gospel for today is from the account of Matthew chapter 9, verses 27 to 31. The story of these two blind men in today's gospel is telling us this very beautiful and important message. And what's the message of today's gospel? Miracles do happen if you believe. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, healing is possible if you don't shut off your eyes of faith. I find the opening line of our gospel for today very interesting. Interesting in a sense, it says, two blind men following Jesus crying out loudly. Can you imagine? Two blind men following Jesus. And they're crying loudly, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." It is interesting in a sense, how do they know about Jesus? They were blind. And how sure are they that it is Jesus that they are following? To answer my own question, it is interesting to take note that yes, they were blind, but they were not deaf. So perhaps someone told them about Jesus, or perhaps they heard people talking about the presence of Jesus, and when Jesus came, they make it as an opportunity to make their presence felt. That's why they cried out. They're making a noise. They're shouting, "Son of David, have mercy on us." You know, in our life, we have eyes, we are not blind, but sometimes we fail to recognize the presence of God in our midst. We have eyes, but sometimes we fail to recognize how blessed we are because we are blinded by the unnecessary worldly stuffs. We are blinded by the pirated version of truth. We are blinded by the pirated version of happiness. We are blinded by so many fake messiah. We have eyes, but we don't see because we only choose to see what we want to see. And that is very, very sad. We have sight, but we don't have a vision. I know I'm hurt people but by what I'm going to say today. But you know what? As my prophetic role, I am not comfortable living in the dark. You know? Friends, are you aware that there is so much blindness in our country? Are you aware that there is so much blindness happening around us? In our country nowadays, corruption is a profession. It is rampant. Corruption is like a business. Our justice system is corrupt because money are more precious than truth. Money are more precious than character. Money are more precious than dignity. There is blindness in our Christian values and our faith. Why? Because some people nowadays, they are not afraid to have an abortion. Some couple are okay and fine with living a life without receiving first the sacrament of matrimony. Satan is deceiving us. And this is a trap because Satan will make us feel that sin is comfortable and satisfying. Nowadays, cohabitation is fine. It's normal. It's accepted. Premarital sex is not a big deal anymore. We lost our sense of morality. We lost the sense of God. Friends, don't be blind by what is happening around us. Open your eyes, or else you will fall into the pit of destruction and endless regrets. Open your eyes. Do not compromise truth because of fear. Do not compromise the truth because of the pirated version of happiness. Do not compromise the truth because of you are afraid. Never be comfortable in living in darkness, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters. You know, what is interesting to note at the end of the gospel is when these two blind men receive a healing from Jesus, Jesus sternly ordered them not to tell anyone. But you know what happened? It says in the gospel, Jesus sternly ordered them, see that no one knows this, but they went away and spread the news about him throughout the district. They could not keep in the secret. They went away, they spread the news. Why? Because they were overwhelmed by the blessings they received. They were very thankful for the miracles that they received. And you know, when you felt that you are well loved by God, when you felt that you are well blessed by God, we can't contain it in us. And when the blessing overflows, it will overflow, right? And when we feel that we are loved, sometimes the tendency is, like these two blind men, the tendency is to broadcast the blessings that we receive, to announce it, to spread it. And you lost the sense of shame. You are proud, you are very happy. And this is what our first reading is trying to tell us today. Not to be ashamed to spread the kindness of God. My dear friends, please don't be ashamed to tell people about God. Don't be ashamed to pray in public. Don't be ashamed of your faith. Don't be ashamed to stand for truth. Friends, don't keep within you the love of God. Share it. Sharing God's blessings is allowing other people to see the graciousness of God. Like Jacob in our first reading, don't be ashamed. And this is what our first reading is telling us, and I quote, no longer shall Jacob be ashamed, no longer shall his face grow pale. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, let me end my reflection by 3 S. S, S, S. First S, share the miracle that you receive. Share your blessings. Spread it. That's the first S. Share your blessings. Share your miracles. Spread it. Why? Because when you share it, when you show it, you allow others to see the fruits of your faith. You allow others to witness how blessed you are. That's why the second S, stay awake. Stay awake so that others may see and experience the blessings that you receive from God, so that others may also witness the graciousness of God. And when you share your miracles, and when you allow others to see it by staying awake, the third S, when you show it, you will allow others to experience the satisfying graciousness of God. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, when you share your miracles, when you share your blessings, you allow others to see the fruits of your faith, and you will allow others to experience the satisfying love of God, the satisfying mercy of God, and the satisfying kindness and providence of God. My dear friends, like the two blind men, allow God to touch you. Cry out to God and tell Him, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on us.